All right, so we're here at the UD meetup, the first UD meetup we're having. I started this meetup for the platform because I want to indulge in different aspects of growing each individual artist and helping them do things like create content and understand like their branding and just certain things that I've learned a lot in the last couple of years as myself, like growing as an artist, that I wanted to also implement within other artists, even within myself as well, because I even put that full force into my own shit. So wanted to help the artists grow in that sense, so that the days that we do not have like shows, every artist is marketing themselves and pushing themselves out there, because the main goal is to help the artists get to the point where we can really make this a career for ourselves and push ourselves in that way. So today at this live stream, or like a lot of time also, like it's hard for artists to make content because like you don't really have nobody to hold the camera for you, or you don't even necessarily know what to make, or you don't have people around you who are pushing you to do that. So just adding to the platform, having this platform, and we're doing this every single Sunday. For right now, it is available to anybody in the UD community to come through and participate. Yes. And soon enough, we're going to have a online community as well, and you're going to have to be a part of that to be in stuff like this. But right now, it's free to the public and to especially to the UD community. So we're here. I wanted to tap in with y'all. Like something that also is very beneficial is going over your brand and your like identity, so that you know how you can base your content off of and how you can market yourself, so that your content is connecting to the specific demographic that is going to connect with your brand. So before you even start making the content, I want to know what your guys like brand is and the pieces of content that you guys want to like make as well, and just like game planning that out so that we can go based on that. And by branding, I mean like brand is essentially you could brand yourself in a very authentic way by just going based off of like who you are and your values and your messages that you have, and that should transcend within the art that you make, and you want to convey those messages to the people who are going to connect with that. So a piece of like, say for instance, like myself as an artist, a piece of my brand is like I sing a lot about wanting to be myself and trying to like be peaceful and stuff like that. So those are aspects of my brand that that connect with people, and that is how certain people are in my, say, like core fan base, like people who are really connected with me and are going to come to every show and sing the lyrics and like buy merch and like shit like that, like be like a part of your actual fan base. As well as like aesthetic is also a part of like the brand as well, because like even like for right now, like I have a song that I'm dropping, and I've been marketing a lot towards the aesthetic aspect of it, because like it's a very like goth song, and like I'm in like fucking like a dark like places. So that, because like of that, I market it that way, and it helps me connect with those type of people. But what's always going to be a deeper connection is the what your message is, because that's going to transcend just like a cool gothic song. Like your message is going to actually make somebody in your actual fan base. With that being said, I want to hear what your guys like brand is in that way. Like what you guys like think your brand is.
The people. Hey, yo.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the microphones.
You seem ready.
You want to go? Yeah, I'll go. All right, here.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am Titan X. My brand is very Be Not Afraid. I think of Biblically Accurate Angels. I think of divinity. I think of myself as not exactly holy, but something that is not quite human. I already have like a logo. Like I designed the logo myself. I even have an intro to some of my reels. So I think my message, I'm dropping a song called Sniper next Friday. And Sniper is essentially about being the person that has to do what you have to do to achieve what you want. Like people, like you're going to have to sacrifice something. You're going to have to give something up. You are going to be the person. If you are going to succeed and be the pinnacle of who you are going to have to sacrifice things. And the sniper on missions in the military, they're normally the person that's getting left behind, the person that has to make decisions that they don't want to make. Like the mission success is sometimes entirely dependent on that one person. Your mission is entirely dependent on what you do. You know what I'm saying? You have to do what you have to do. Even if you're scared. And like, I've been terrified to drop music. I've been making music for like, what, 3 years now? And I've been terrified, but if this is what I'm supposed to be doing, if this is what I have to do, then I have to do it scared.
Yeah. So what kind of content do you have any like consistent like cycle of content that you currently are doing?
So for this song specifically, absolutely. I think I posted it every day this week.
That's fantastic.
So I'm kind of trying to appeal to the hyperpop community, the breakcore community, the people who are kind of interested in anime and video games, because I think that also like translates into my aesthetic. And kind of this alternative market. But that's really all that I have under my belt as far as publicizing myself, because I've been shy up until this point. So.
Yeah. So that's the you say you dropped a song recently? Oh, it's dropping on Friday. So okay, cool. So same. Like with like an upcoming song that I'm doing too. So I would say today. So is that's the content that you were gonna make today?
Absolutely.
Word. So I think that it would be cool to play into the kind of like the aspects of that song to like go like coincide with like the artistic nature of like what kind of content that you make. A lot of the time people do that with like hooks and stuff that are just kind of go along with who you are as an artist or just the meaning of the song as well. So I think it would be cool to also, while doing the edit, like we could also just edit shit together too, just to see what might work better or like what would work as well, because just those key aspects of it are like a big difference between connecting with like the right people. So I think it would be cool to try like some shit out, like throw some shit out the wall for that as well. Word. Yeah, I'm excited to that's the song that you were just playing?
Yes.
Yeah, no, that shit is dope. Yeah, that shit would be, I feel like that would be like a good, like energetic, like atmospheric type song for real.
It's supposed to be inspiring. It's supposed to be like, I'm going to do what's required of me. If this is what I want to chase, if this is really what I want myself, I'm going to do what I have to do.
Yeah. What did you say the song was about?
It's about the term sniper, I was born to be a sniper as meaning like I was born to music. This is what I was born to do, then I have to do what I have to do in order to achieve my goal. My goal is to be on Grammy stages, whatever the goal is for me. I have to sacrifice parts of myself, my fear, my shame, things like that, in order to do what must be done.
Yeah. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope that you have a lot of like meaning to it too, because you can play into all of those aspects within like the visuals of the song, as well as like even like diving deep into like a hook or something like that with the song as well. So
absolutely, I would love to do like a deconstructed video for lyrics, because I'm a metaphor gem.
Shit like that too. Yeah, is dope. Hell yeah, I bet.
So like, I would say like my brand, at least right now. At least right now, my brand right now is more like it's real just raw. Like I just recently dropped an EP with my boy Loquin, and we made that in one day. Like when I was sitting, we were just sitting there, and we wanted to be like as raw and unfiltered as we possibly can, like on that project. So like yeah, like right now it's more just that, it's a lot of like raw emotions, raw feelings, and just being like very unapologetically yourself, So that's pretty much like how I like represent myself, like just being yourself at all times, unapologetically. I feel like I represent that very well through my music, especially with like again the most recent stuff that I have released, because it was a very emotional day for me. So it was a fun project to make.
Right. No, that's dope. Do you know what songs that you want to like make content for today? Is it off that?
Yeah, I got a few. I got a few in mind. Like one of my favorite songs on the project. It was called Ashtray. I definitely want to like do something to that, you know, because that's like that's a song that I had very close to home. And there's another song called, I think it's called Good Friend. I think that's the first one on the EP that I definitely want to do something for, because I really do like that song as well.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think definitely playing into, like I said before, like playing into those themes of like what you were saying. Are those songs are under those same like themes of that?
Yeah, so those songs themselves, like especially like Ashtray. So what my verse is essentially about, it's really just about like, you know, my feelings and like what I have went through and what I'm dealing with right now. Because you know, like recently I've been like kind of like processing a lot of those like, you know, feelings.
Yeah.
So I felt like it was very like healthy for me to like really put that out there. You know, and really just release that from inside of me, so I could like fully like process it. You know, especially like putting it into art. You know, that's a good way for me to process things. And on Good Friend, that's literally about like because since it's the first song on the project, it's like what exactly was on my mind at that exact moment. So like, you know, like it's like you don't never answer phone calls. You know, like it starts off with that, because that's like essentially what I was feeling right then and there. And like as the verse goes, my verse goes on through that song, we just, you know, like that's pretty much what it was. It was just like what I was going through in that very exact moment, like pretty much like stuck in a bottle at the time, you know.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, like even like the message behind that is also like cool to indulge in too as well, like because it doesn't necessarily have to be like, it could be whatever content that you guys want to make, whether it's like stuff that's performance stuff with like lyrics and like hooks and stuff, or even like content where you're just explaining the behind the scenes of it, or just the meaning behind it and shit like that too.
Yeah.
So but what did you like envision like you wanted to like shoot today?
So today I definitely wanted to do like reels. So I wanted to get like a video like me and Quinn both like.
Oh, he's coming too.
Yeah, he should be pulling up soon. I'm pretty sure.
Where?
But I wanted to get a video of me and Quinn, and like just pretty much like performing the song,
Right.
like, you know, like and I also wanted to do something with Smoke. Yeah, he said he didn't want to do it, so
You gotta pay me for that little.
yeah,
Wow.
pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah.
$100 actually.
100. Damn, bro.
Light bug.
Like
Yeah,
bug?
yeah,
I feel you.
yeah.
Light bug.
My Cash App, PayPal, Venmo's out. You feel me?
Alright, just send them to me quick.
Yeah, I got you.
I'll send him
I'll
nothing.
text it to you.
But-
Have my manager send it over. Yo, Kurt, text me that shit, man.
I'm the manager.
Damn near may as well be.
But yeah, we just like what I envision. I just really want to make like performance of that song, because I've been itching to perform that song. So
Right.
like, you know, like getting that like in content, just like posting it on social media, I feel like that'll be good for it.
Word. No, that's fire. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely playing into that.
I had to
That's
bless this little nigga with a feature.
Yeah.
You feel me? Trying to help him get his numbers up.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That should definitely make some shit to that shit as well, like on some like collab shit as well, because just like even shit like that where it's just like working with different artists and like making stuff together is like super dope. Yo, I be seeing Hot Pockets in the chat. I don't know who that is,
Yes,
Yeah.
last
I don't
time too.
know.
Yo, Hot
Yo,
Pockets,
yo.
serious, so
but they
if this is
It's
the
Hot
Hot Pockets,
Pockets.
can we get a sponsorship? Like, what's going on?
This is the Hot Pockets.
that'd be fire. We got a microwave right there.
You don't
Shit.
see
Right,
Kurt
come on.
with a Hot Pocket every day.
Yo, wait, but I will
Well, I
say,
couldn't-
I got a beef and
I
cheese
will
Hot
say, you
Pocket guys.
guys,
Shit
Hot
fire.
Pockets got rid of the pocket.
What? Really?
And
Like
my friend,
the
my friend DM'd
classic
them,
thing?
or they posted a story about it. Hot Pocket DM'd them back. They said it has to do with the environment. But how you gotta change the name then, baby. You gotta change the name. 'Cause what you mean? It's hot. like a hot fucking meat
Bread.
tube.
Hot meat
hot meat
tube.
bread. Hot meat bread. I'm fucking with that. What's got hot pockets?
Yo, could you turn that light?
Hot loaf.
Oh, it is
The blue light?
I think Pocoyo's done.
Thank you.
A lot of character.
Bro said show chat. This is fucking Pocoyo.
Over here drawing. That's just fire.
Get this guy to this psych ward.
What are you?
I don't know who I am. Oh my god. It's me, Bodega Gab. When it comes to Cherubs Talk, that's tough. Our brand. Or not. It's not tough. If anything, I'd like to say we cater to the lost. And guess who's lost? Everyone! Okay. Okay, but no, that's something, you know, I think we can all relate to some way or another, and that's what I want to do. I want to, at one point, like, can I say that right now we have something that reaches everyone? I say, like, we on, like, the 50 to 60% side, you know, like, because there's some people that may look at our content and be like, this is childish, and fucking these girls are too kiddie for me, or I don't know what people watch and think. But yeah, at some point I do, like, I want to interview someone that, like, you know, everyone fucks with, like, type shit. Like, I want to reach all those levels with people, because that's how you win women, you know? Like, people like the relatability. They like to watch something that they feel like they can put themselves in. That's, you know, boom, we've always said, it's like a conversation with your bitches. I repeat that in my sleep. And, yeah, take from that what you will. Like, I don't know what the hell that means to y'all, conversation with the bitches, but, you know, just sit down, chit-chat with your besties, and, like, when you're with your besties, you're the most comfortable, you want to talk the most shit. So I want people to come to us and lay it down, baby, you know? Therapy ain't fucking cheap. So, bring it on. Let's help each other. And, yeah, I don't know. Like, it's weird, because I guess when you look at it on the surface, I don't know if any of these things translate. Like, we may just seem like two rambunctious women that just like to do shit, and I don't know.
Well, I think there definitely is like a lot of branding within like what you like said, like in terms of well, because it is like a conversation, like you're essentially like a part of a conversation with y'all, because that's how it kind of feels when you're like watching like a podcast. You're just like in a conversation with you guys, and I would also say it's like a comedic also like podcast as well, just like the tone of it.
And I want it to be funny, because that's another thing. Like, obviously, as deep as I want it to be, I don't want it to be something that you're watching and you're fucking depressed. Like, the comedic shit, that has always been my jam, baby, okay? Like,
gotta make joy out of yourself.
yo, boom, you know? Like, I used to fucking love Adult Swim as a kid. I used to always, like, want to be... you know what? Like, I never really mentioned this. Like, I mentioned a lot of people in podcasts. But another thing, like, one of the first things I wanted to be besides, like, a fucking rock star, I just wanted to be, like, a late-night host. And, you know, late-night hosts are always, like, about the comedy and shit like that, and, like, some of them are fucking weird and crazy. And, yeah, like, I've always taken inspiration from that, and I've always wanted to, like, dig into people and get to know the real them. So, that's always been, like a part of me. Yeah, what day is it?
Sunday.
Sunday.
I was just saying that too. I was like, this is kind of like feels like the new low budget Jimmy Fallon that's more popular, like streaming.
Which one is Jimmy Fallon again?
The one in New York.
Yeah,
I don't know what he's doing.
he's the roots playing for him. He's like a white guy.
They're both white guys. They're both Jimmy.
They're both
They're both late at night.
One just has a beard.
Kimmel is in New York too?
No, he's in Los Angeles.
Kimmel has brown
I'm tapped in.
The other one has black hair.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
That don't even help.
Nah, Jimmy Fallon, he used to have a drinking problem.
Did you know their eye colors too?
No, that's all I got for you.
I'm pretty sure Jimmy Fallon
Which one has the beard? Which one has the beard?
They both probably got beards, a little stubble.
I mean, neither of them really
Some.
rock beards. Are they capable of it? Maybe.
They the same nigga, bro. They make the same
But-
I
show.
don't think I've ever seen.
But is there like a? Do y'all get on the podcast and just like have a conversation, or is there any like topics that y'all like have? Because I feel like within something like that, it is very a wide range of topics because it is very personality based and like how you said like a conversation with the women. And they're not gonna clip me saying that.
No, pitch my ass.
And because that's also kind of the theme of it, like kind of like being in the conversation with the ladies, and yeah, so I feel like just having different, like regardless of what y'all even speak about, it could be, you could clip those like topics and like push it out like that, because that's a lot of the time how like a lot of podcasts work. It's not like a necessary specific like niche unless it's like a fitness podcast or whatever, but there's like more wide range topics of things that you could like talk about. But a lot of the time it's really that the cast, like, you know, like the dynamic of the people, because then when you have that good dynamic, you can like talk about anything. But is there like, do you guys be having topics, or is it just like you guys be talking?
It depends. It depends on like who's coming to the table and what exactly we're doing. Because I was even explaining like the last time we were live streaming. Like let's say UDTV, like you lately, you've been providing some topics, but we kind of never know. Or we have an idea because, you know, the lineup and stuff or whatever, but we never really know who we're gonna get for the night. So that's kind of like more off the dome, you know, we kind of roll with the punches. But let's say in the past, like when we've done the one-on-one interviews, like just on Cherub's Talking episode with one person, I'll try and, you know, read them, see what they're about, see what their personalities like, things like topics that I know will also interest them, questions that I know will get their mind like flowing and shit. So yeah, it just really depends on who's coming. Because some people like you could be more humorous with. Some people like might take that humor as like you're disrespecting them. Like, oh, you think this shit is a game to me? Like, I'm about this music. Like, I'm a serious fucking guy.
Is it mostly like with a guest, or is it mostly like solo, like y'all two?
Oh, like when we're doing this shit by ourselves, just me and Kayla talking?
Yeah.
There we try and, we'll try and sit down together, think of like some topics we would both like to talk about. They're usually, you know, like things that are currently going on with us, or just sometimes, you know, just shower thoughts. I'll be like, yo, we need to fucking talk about this. It'll be like the most random thing ever, but I'm just feeling passionate and in the moment. And that's how life is, son. Sometimes you just fixate on something and you're like, I must speak.
Nah, word. Nah, for real. Like having like different things that's on your mind and shit. Yeah, I would say that would be dope to see like a more like ongoing, especially like with y'all two together, to also build more that dynamic with just y'all two. So then when it's somebody else, it's like y'all already got like great chemistry together, but I feel like just having that like consistent conversations with y'all two when you have like a guest, it's like way like super like natural and shit as well. Yeah.
It's difficult, especially with like a co-host and everything, like not to talk over each other, and like you gotta learn that tug of rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want like one person talking more than the other, and if they do, it's whatever. Like obviously, we're here to speak, baby, no matter who's speaking. But
So what type of content, or because you said you wanted to do like content where you were like doing the interviews from the like with like on like kind of like that, or how did you see yourself doing it like solo?
Solos? Oh my god, that's so scary. Or no, it's so scary, but it is, because like I've looked back on videos, and there hasn't been any significant like pauses anywhere, but it's so funny when you're recording. There could be like 1 second where you're not speaking and you're like dead air, dead air, dead air. So that's my biggest worry about doing something solo. Like what if I have a second where I'm just thinking?
Well,
and
more
Casey's
in
not there to.
more in solo in the sense of like, because I know you said you wanted to do some like content videos where you were interviewing people for like more short form stuff. Weird solo. Oh, is that how you? Is that like also what you are trying to do in terms of content, like making the one-on-one like interviews that you like, the short interviews for just content with just yourself?
Yeah, definitely, because we do. I'd say we gotta be better with that, at least posting more little like reels and stuff throughout the week. Because lately we've just been, yo, you've been posting this shit, and I'm like, accept that collab, say less. There's something to post on our fucking page. But yeah, I gotta hop on that. I've always been like, I'm not ass for social media, but like, fuck. Like, Ibn Ali was kind of saying something where he's old school and he believes like, you know, if your work is fucking popping, like it just speaks for itself. And not that I agree, but I also, he also said it too, like he understands how much like reels can help you. But that's how like I always felt like, fuck, like, just fucking watch our podcast and fucking have a good day. I don't want to make 10 reels about the fucking same shit.
I agree with it so bad. Like,
I'm never gonna watch it.
my fault to interject.
No.
But the idea that as artists that we all possess something that is valuable to the market, because you can listen to something and you're just like, all right, girl, I've had enough. But when you know that you contribute something, but also know that there's no way to break through the noise other than to post the exact same video 64 times, and on that 65th time, it is going to gain the viewership it should have gotten the first 64 times. It does something to the spirit, and I think that's what makes people give up in the modern age. It's like, we, as artists, independent artists in particular, now have to do infinitely more than the people who came before us. It used to just be stand on your little box, on a corner, do your little 64, and get off your little soapbox and hand out your mixtape, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? People are going to listen to your mixtape because they don't have streaming platforms.
Yeah.
But we now have to be our own stylists. We have to be our own video editors. We have to be our own video creative designers.
Yo,
You know what
I
I'm
was just
saying?
talking about that last night. I was like, wait, like I have to learn how to edit my own videos now too. Like that's not even the thing that I'm like passionate about.
That's
but,
not the
like,
goal here.
And you feel like you're slacking, but it's like,
Yeah.
I'm the girl, I promise I'm doing a lot, but like, damn, it just never feels like enough.
I hear y'all.
But it's the name of the devil. It is the name of the game that we're playing.
I hear y'all. But I also feel like
Yeah.
no, I mean, but
No, and
I also
get it,
feel
but-
like, because I'm also like well, I can't even say that, because the first like creative thing I started doing was acting. So I'll be on camera all day long. Yeah, type shit. So that's what I'm not even. But like, I just look at it more in like, I just think the time that we're in is a blessing. Because if we was in 2001 and I had to go out and give a motherfucker a CD,
And then I walked outside and I gave him a track.
Right.
Motherfuckers
like,
didn't notice was it
or
whack.
like really the only, I just love the fact that like that is like super tedious and like annoying as well, because like I've been doing this shit for mad long and haven't necessarily got to where, you know, like want to get to as like everybody else for real. But the way I'm just looking at it is just kind of like in that time frame, just like I also realize that a lot of it is just based off of that's why I emphasize a lot of the branding and the marketing aspect of it, because a lot of time it's just really based in like how you market it and how you like do it, because a lot of time like consistency is you shouldn't just do necessarily like something that's not working. You should try to change things over time. Exactly, like that's the whole point of throwing shit at the wall and just putting shit out. But Yeah, no, that shit is super tedious though. But I'm just happy that it's like more so like power to the artist.
Absolutely.
In the sense of you can grow yourself independently for free by putting shit out, and it's kind of like back in the day, like the only way we could have done that is kind of like by just going up under a label and shit. So because there was no way to market yourself in that way.
Music Choice and BET.
Yeah, that's how shit. So,
right.
But yeah, that's just a sacrifice that we gotta make for real.
Doing what you have to do.
Yeah, for real.
But you're right. It's a blessing to a degree because you also have creative liberty. There's nobody saying, actually, you can't say that on the internet. You can't do that. Because if that's what the fuck I see for myself, go mind your business.
Yeah. Or to like just being under the whim of like a label that would just tell you like, oh, like this is in trend. Like you should start dressing like a cowboy now and make that kind of music. Like just be under like the control of somebody else. But yeah, that's kind of what I always been striving for. Just try to figure out how to find the way how to just grow yourself independently to make this shit like a career, like independently as well. And yeah, a big part of that is content, especially like with the marketing aspect of it. Oh shit. So what was the what is the so like in terms of like solo content, where like it's like say like you were to shoot something today, that's not like a full length or I mean shit, but or something that's like a short form like content piece. How would you see yourself like going about that?
Shit. Today specifically, though, I just jumped in this hole, but has to be about business. Sometimes you gotta roll with punches. I'm gonna figure it out, though.
I'm gonna figure it out though.
Let's all think together.
Oh, this circle's for the content. It's for the people making content.
Today. Because this is stuff, I mean, like, I don't know, it's not like
I would love to be.
shit.
I have quite the yap in me.
And I mean, shit, technically, but I will. I'm not saying that I won't. Not that I necessarily have to do solo content today, because Miss Kayla is coming.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she'll be here. But regardless, I mean, shit, yeah, that's what it's about. Sometimes you just gotta find someone to fucking talk to, and then do your fucking thing.
Not word.
But, yeah.
For real. And I think also it's like even just things where even if it is examples of like solo content or just like content with like y'all two, I think something that would be also cool and also help just build the audience and like the core supporters of the podcast is I've also been trying to do this a lot more. Is like I'll just like set up my phone and just like have a topic in my head that a topic that would like help people connect with me more, and just like speaking about it and just like posting it like raw like that or just like cutting up or whatever. Similar to even like podcast shit, like if it's like some shit where like y'all two answering questions and then like making content out of that, so it's like short form shit to where people can like connect with those clips and then like look at the long form. There's like stuff like that too. It's just like
even dumb shit, especially like just for content, because obviously like whatever. But people like my little close friends, you know, sometimes I'll just like I like to, you know, try something and give my little review. Yo, little reviews, baby, a little Bodega Gab review. People have even told me that, like, you should start making reviews of, like, food and fucking whatever. And I'm like, say less, son. Like, people like my opinions, whatever. And even if they don't, just for content, like, boom, get her out there, get her done.
They don't have to like it, they just have to want to hear it.
nah, really.
Cool listening.
Yeah, no, that shit would be like that shit would be dope to like go into different lanes and stuff. Yeah, I feel like just putting more shit like consistently out that y'all are doing it's just gonna just like
And this
make it go
year,
far.
one thing I feel like that'll help me make more content. And I'm always scared of like, oh, what if I post this and it's cringe? Bitch, fuck that. Yo, I don't give a fuck this year. I'm coming cringe. I'm coming vulnerable.
I'm coming cringe.
Yo, if
Nah, that's
everything
that's.
is, we post
I'm
it
not
all
gonna
the
lie. That's a big thing that also held me back last year too, because I'm like, I don't know. I make some shit and then I'll look at it the next day and I'll be like, like that shit is ass or whatever, and then not post it. Yeah, but now I just been just posting shit and just been like, I don't give a fuck, like regardless.
Be crazy
And that's
to be fucking free.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Just fucking cringe. Fuck.
Yeah. But see, you're gonna say it's cringe until it actually like goes off, and now it's, oh, this is dope. This is fire.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes that cringe don't stick. Sometimes that cringe is gonna break borders. Fuck.
But I mean, it's gonna feel like it's cringe because like just giving up the raw version of you,
Yes.
like, and that's not polished. You're gonna look back at it like, like.
We don't.
I don't.
We keep of ourselves. We keep from other people until we go to
Yeah.
show our entire being to the world.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, why did I do that?
But that's the part where people are gonna look at it and be like, oh, okay, word, I do shit like that. Like I want to connect with this person because like I can relate to this person. So it's really like more as though showing like the flaws and shit are kind of better, because if it's like you just seeing somebody perfect all the time, it's like, oh, this is not even a person.
No,
This is,
literally. Like,
yeah.
I like resent the people on social. Oh, speaking to the mic. I resent the people on social media that like their lives just look so perfect. Because then it's like I compare myself to them, and I'm like, but it's like it's not. That's not really how people are. You know, like
Yeah.
my favorite type of people on the internet are like the people who are like vulnerable and like talk about their struggles and like are just super open and like authentic. Like those, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. I was just kind of hands with
No, that's a fact. That's a fact, because like that just helps like make the like connect with the people more, and just like build like the fan base up. That's kind of the whole goal, really, to help like just build your individual community, and just by putting yourself out there like that just helps the people actually want to like connect with you. That's why a lot of time like streamers and shit have very strong fan bases, because they just show so much of their life and their personality to the point where it's like this is basically your friend. Like you're spending as much time as like you would with your friend.
You're
So
on FaceTime with them, dude.
yeah, so it's like that's really how you really build the community more within your like personal brand as well. Yo,
What?
what's like the let me know your shit.
Well, like my brain. Fuck me.
I give you
Oh,
Hey man, say man. Hey now, say now. I don't know. My whole brand really is just, I don't know, and not even in like a literal sense, for real, but more like I had like on my SoundCloud bio and my Spotify like bio for like the past couple years, I just had the words "identity prisoner" written like in my bio, and that really just kind of comes from a place of like growing up, not exactly knowing like who I am, where I like necessarily fit in, what I do, like where does it necessarily go, or like how does it click to like other shit. So like my whole brand is just kind of like not really knowing who I am. With shit like I just did a video with Cash Clips, and it was called Respawn, and literally in there it's like it's literally me fighting myself like in the fucking video, and like it's like I don't know who I am. Like it's always like I'm killing the current surface of me to like peel back another layer to actually figure out who I am underneath all the bullshit and all the whatever comes just with like how I feel right now. Like trying to peel back these layers and like figure out like who actually am I. You feel me? Like so with all of my music, with a lot of the branding I do, I just am very passionate about the art pieces I put out, and I definitely want to get across, like, I don't even really know who the fuck I am, but I just know, like, I'm passionate to create something that comes from not really knowing anything about myself. So it's just kind of like a projection of, like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and this is that. So I'm just really into, like, all types of art forms, and I just want to continue to, like, show, like, who I am as I'm figuring it out as well.
Right.
Type shit.
Where I mean that right there is a theme like amongst itself for real, and like essentially like a journey, like a growth, like kind of pattern that you're having within like the music, like an overarching like theme within that. So I feel like also going into that is also just gonna make people connect with you and the music even more, and just like within the individual messages within the songs in general as well too. So word. And then you also said like you don't really even know the genre either before. I sent you some shit where a nigga was like I don't remember, I forgot what it said, but some shit like it said some shit like I don't even know what genre this is or whatever, and then it was just like as a hook, and then like it was just a video of them performing like a very miscellaneous genre sounding song. And like shit like that just makes it more like connecting with how you feel about the song, not just like giving context as to what it is and like how you feel about it too. It's kind of seems to also work as well.
I definitely feel that because like a lot of the shit that I make is like with my friends, and like a lot of my friends are producers, so I don't like. My main like collaborator is like my best friend Monty, and he be making shit that sometimes like we're just sitting on and we're like I don't even know, like I'm gonna rap on it, but like I don't even know like what the fuck do you even call this, because this shit ain't rap, you feel me? Like this shit like fucking making beats that sound like you're having a fucking like nightmare or like that shit sound like fucking bionicles having sex or some shit. Like I don't know, bro. Like he just be making shit sometimes, and I'm just like, bro. Like I'm like, bro, I could flow on this, but like when the little genre thing pops up, and it's like, what genre are you gonna like categorize this as? What the fuck am I supposed to play? I'm just gonna write Smoke Bomb. Like that's just like I don't know, bro. Like you feel me? Like it's like there'd be a lot of shit that I make, and I genuinely like it doesn't really stick to one thing or another, so it's just like easy to just use like umbrella terms, like it's alternative, it's experimental, because it's not like you can't just be like, yes, this is fucking rap. It's not rap just because I'm rapping, and like a big part, like bro, like I feel like a lot of people be forgetting that like the song. Half the song wouldn't fucking exist if it wasn't for the actual instrumental. Right. And then you're writing and like doing what you're doing on it. So it's like, what do both of those combine, and what does it actually make? And if you don't know, then it's just art.
I have that problem too.
You just made something.
That also be interesting too, because some of the time like just that opening up that conversation also might help the content, because it's like if you put like like something about it being like rap, and then somebody's like, oh, this isn't rap, and then someone else is like, oh, this is rap, because the flows and the cadences, all that shit is just helping push it out, because people are just commenting and like engaging with it. So that also might be something too. But
I just thought about something.
what?
I was just thinking, I'm like, damn, wait,
you low key, you just like, boom, y'all should start doing rage bait, like you should start posting,
I just made the best country song 2025.
Oh,
Meanwhile, I
nah.
was like, the god shit.
They're gonna just say that.
Right. So that was the thing.
Who did that?
Who did this? Oh, Smoke Bomb.
Yo, that shit fire, bro. That
The
shit
spider?
Yo, that shit kinda
I think we should talk
Yo,
about
show chat, bro. Yo, ask chat which tattoo was better, gang.
Yo, which one is better?
Okay.
Let's see.
What time is the shoot? Okay, what time is it? Oh, what time is it? The shoot. All right, bet. So let's start shooting shit, so that because it's another shoot coming in after this.
Gang shit.
Who? How can we group this off so we can start shooting together? Who? Because obviously we're gonna need. I do not.